This video report is brought to you in association with Halcyon, the classic 95-foot Bermudan ketch built in 1929, which is now available for charter.
Finally, in March, Mini Minx was launched, and Ben was a step closer to his dream. With no main sponsor, Ben was struggling, but international race management company ORM were impressed with what Ben had achieved so far.
We noticed Ben simply because, unlike many others, he's taken the task. He's got a dream, he's got an ambition. He's taken it on himself, gone out and made it happen, and set a platform for himself. Said, right, I've got this far. Now help me. Not just sat back and said, here I am. I love to do this. Please, could I have your money? Which is fine if you can find someone to do that, but it is impressive always when people self-start.
ORM, they've been massive. John and Mike have been so influential. I wouldn't be here right now. After launch, it was very difficult money-wise, and for them to coming on board and bringing in a little bit of money, but also a lot of kind of expertise and management skills, has been really, really good. So yeah, I'm indebted to them really. Yeah, it's been brilliant.
Having ORM on board has been absolutely fantastic. It's not my area of expertise. They know what they're doing, they know the yachting world and the racing world, and it's just a fantastic opportunity and fantastic for Ben to have them behind him.
Ben's Mini Transat campaign is gathering momentum, and he spoke to us about the designs for his ocean racing yacht, a Mini Transat 6.5, which he hopes to build next year.
The design for my Mini is having worked on open boats before, open 60s and so on. The boats, the Mini Transats are along the same sort of principle, same rules, but just smaller dimensions. So I'm using kind of a few little quirky bits that you find on the Vendée boats, and also through boat building, I've learned a huge amount there as well. So I'm pretty confident I can have one of the lightest boats and stiffest boats in the fleet.
Well, the intention is that he's signed with us to manage him and his campaign, and it becomes part of a team. So it'll be a team effort, and we've already got interest from a well-known design office who have come forward saying they'd like to help Ben with the design process, an internationally known name. We haven't actually agreed anything finally yet, but someone we'd all recognise and know, and that's fantastic. Again, pro bono, people stepping up to the plate and saying, well, you guys can do it, well, we'll come and help you too.
The Mini Transat Race sets off from France via a stopover in the Canaries to Brazil, and is the little sister to the larger offshore races. Many of the great offshore sailors have made their name competing in the Mini Transat Race. A true test of endurance, skill and fitness, this race is often seen as the gateway into other highly prestigious offshore races such as the Vendée Globe and the Volvo Ocean Race. ORM are supporting Ben in the first stage of his campaign, which is to sail solo non-stop around Britain and Ireland.
Our role is to get behind Ben and help him prepare for it. And when you don't have any money, you don't have a backup team, a sport team. So we're here providing him, sort of doing some pro bono work. And our role is to get on his case, try and find other people who will help, do checklists, make sure the boat's prepared, help him with the navigation and the weather. And of course, we've got Brian Thompson who will work alongside me during his round Britain and Ireland passage, feeding Ben some good advice, hopefully, which will keep him safe and fast.
He reminds me of myself when I was younger, and you know, taking the plunge to go and get himself a Mini Transat boat, and has set very high goals, you know, to try to do a round Britain challenge in a Mini that's never been done before. So I'm especially going to be involved in the weather information for this round Britain challenge, and talking to him once or twice a day about the weather, and I'm sure I'll be looking 4 or 5 times a day, see what sort of he's in for weather-wise, because he won't be getting much access to weather information from the boat. He's just got a VHF radio and an Iridium phone, so he'll be able to call me, but he won't be able to get pictures from the boat, or he hasn't got a computer, and you know, it'll be the Radio 4, the shipping forecasts, and talking with me.
Ben's choice to support a charity on his trip around Britain and Ireland was an easy decision.
Recently, Ben has been involved with Toe in the Water, which is a charity set up by Tanya Brookfield and Holly King. Holly is actually a physio in the army, a captain physio in the army, and she had this idea of, she is a sailor, and she had this idea of getting these guys with no legs and one leg and one arm, whatever, into sailing, which might be something that gives them an opportunity to further their careers or whatever they're doing in life, or give them something to focus on, because sailing is a great sport where you can integrate disabled people and able-bodied people. And Ben has not only been inspired by these guys, I think they've been inspired by him and his skill and the way he's handled them.
Been sailing with the guys and they're just amazing, you know, real inspiration to everyone really. And if I can go around the UK building momentum for my campaign and also building some publicity for them, then that's, you know, that's the least I can do really. So, yeah.
Everyone who knows Ben is confident he will succeed and pleased he's got this far.
The challenge that Ben has taken on is absolutely huge, and no one knows that better than Ben himself. He knows for all the aspects, from the actually getting to the start line, which is one of the biggest goals that he faces, to being able to put enough miles in to qualify himself so he knows and understands how to sail the boat properly, and to the financial commitments of the whole project involved. It's a massive challenge, and it's really hard to understand the challenge, but no one understands that more than Ben.
My proudest moment would have to be every achievement he's made, and just to see him so happy doing it. You couldn't ask for more.
Ben and Mini Minx set off from Cowes for his Round Britain and Ireland solo non-stop record attempt on the 8th of July. After just over 2 days of good progress heading west, Ben had a minor setback as gale force 9 winds were predicted off the west coast of Ireland. So the westabout Round Britain and Ireland attempt was terminated, and a second attempt eastabout, where conditions appeared favourable for the following week, commenced from a starting line running due south from Start Point Lighthouse. You can follow Ben and Mini Minx's progress at benrogersonracing.com.
This video report was brought to you in association with Halcyon, the classic 95-foot Bermudan ketch built in 1929, which is now available for charter.